Hey guys, happy Saturday afternoon. It's Sarah with the Frugal Bear, and today we're just going to do a really quick no-bake holiday treat, or as I call it, a Saturday treat. I call them peanut butter num-nums, just for a lack of a better name. When I was growing up, my stepmom used to make peanut butter balls, and it was the same recipe, but it was used with Rice Krispies instead. The problem with those is you formed them by hand into a ball, and sometimes they would get hard, and didn't really want to be breaking teeth eating them. So I decided one day to try them with cornflakes. So for this recipe, you'll need 6 cups of cornflakes. In this case, we're actually going to see how much we can get out of this box of chocolate frosted flakes. We may not be able to get 6 cups. We'll just compensate with the rest of the cornflakes. My son had wanted the chocolate frosted flakes to try. He didn't really care that much for them, so whatever's left in there we're going to use for this recipe. We need 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, 1 cup of light corn syrup, and 1 11-ounce bag of butterscotch morsels. You'll need a bowl, 2 spoons, and some measuring cups. So we'll get started on all that. Okay, so we went ahead and measured all of our ingredients. So 1 cup of light Karo syrup into a microwave safe bowl. You can do this on the stovetop too. I just find it easier to do it in the microwave. You just need to make sure that you are stirring it frequently. You don't want to over cook it, because then you'll start to get some crystallizations from the corn syrup, which is fine. It still works. It's just okay. And then our 1 bag of morsels. And then we're going to go pop this into the microwave and get that all incorporated. Okay, so what I did is I put it in the microwave for 1 minute, took it out, stirred it, and kind of mashed through it, because the thing that takes the longest to melt is the chips. So I kind of mashed it through, then put it in for another 30 seconds, took it out, mashed it really well, and then I just stuck it in for another 10 seconds to make it nice and loose. So here we have 4 cups, and we might be able to get another 2 cups out of here still. Making a mess. Look at that. Perfect. So 6 cups of the chocolate frosted flakes instead of cornflakes. So then we're going to gently fold this through. It's hard to be really gentle, but we do the best we can. A nice wide bowl like this is nice. It just helps to not throw so much out when you're doing this, because you really got to get to the bottom. You don't want to have a bunch of sticky stuff at the bottom and then have cornflakes that don't have the gooey mixture on them. There's that. Now we're going to go get our sheet pan. Okay, so we have a full sheet pan here, and I just have some waxed butcher paper on there. You can use wax paper, you can use parchment paper, you use whatever you want. And we're just going to take our tablespoons and just Take a glob, just like that. And we're just going to gently plop it down. And yes, if you try to pick them up right away, they're just going to fall apart. They need time to cool. But once they cool, they're going to stay together. You might have little bits fall off from time to time, but those are just the gooey goodness that comes from this. And you can make them any size you want. If you want smaller ones because you have little ones, by all means, use a teaspoon. I like them big. These are something when we have Christmas parties at work, I can just take all the ingredients to work with me and do it right there in our little kitchenette. Takes just a few minutes to do. Let them cool. And everybody gets an afternoon treat. It's as simple as that. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you try this recipe, leave a comment below. Let me know how you liked it. If there's any changes you made to the recipe, anything like that, let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps. We'll come back when they're done. Okay, well, here's the finished product. That one batch yielded 37 pretty good sized treats there. And at this point, they're still a little soft, but I can pick them up. They're still a little soft, but that Karo syrup and the butterscotch will harden. So you will actually be able to stack them into a pan. I would still put some parchment paper or wax paper in between layers, but they'll hold their shape for transport. And I have to tell you, I've been nibbling, and the chocolate frosted flakes in there kind of makes it taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Well, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe.